you because they'll fucking walk in and they'll be like, somebody wanted a chicken sandwich. You remember that?
South Park?
No, we were in my garage. Everything was cool. There's nothing wrong. And then I want to say it was Chris, maybe Jared, but a lot of people were there, I think. And someone said, chicken sandwich? Like that.
Oh, and I threw up. It was Marl and I threw up.
Yeah, and you just threw up out of nowhere.
Well, we were all drunk, right?
No, but we were drinking, but we weren't drunk.
He said it the South Park way from the Go Back episode.
Okay, yeah. But you threw up like immediately, and we're like, what's wrong? And you're like, I don't know.
And then you guys kept doing it after that.
Yeah, and that's embedded in my head that they'll just walk through the door in the kitchen and they'll be like chicken sandwich, and I'll be like, just pop in my brain, and they're just watching you throw up like almost on cue, like when someone's
in
like
the garage.
Yeah, like the Manchurian Candidate shit where they say a name and all of a sudden the fucking brainwashed person goes and kills the president. Yours was like a stupid Manchurian Candidate where like the word chicken sandwich triggered you to fucking throw up.
I'm gonna find that sound. Oh, that's probably on the sound website.
What?
Please be on there.
Jackoposaurus, what? And then one time I think we came back from the bar or something. And I don't know who was there, but it was me, Morrow, and Chris. And, I mean, we're always drunk, but we weren't fucked up or nothing. And then we were bleh, bleh, and Chris was like, that doesn't work on me. And we're bleh, bleh, and Chris was like, that doesn't work on me. And it was bleh, bleh, and then he went bleh. And it was like all beer and water. I don't know.
Why did I think? I've never thought of looking up South Park. I'm going to press random buttons throughout this.
All right. Arab Ghost 100.
And I'm playing, and my language is Arabic.
God damn it.
Quit for me while I'm actually going to specifically look for South Park chicken sandwich.
Yeah. Good memories. Can't remember. You don't remember the casino one. Maybe you were drunk.
No, dude. I can't believe. I have a really good memory. I'm really surprised that that's.
You do not have a good memory. You don't even remember what letters. I'm not gonna let you live that down tonight. I won't talk shit tomorrow, but tonight he keeps fucking hitting me up, even though I text him already. Whoa!
That was called long brain fart.
Whoa! That sounded like the best pussy eater in the world throwing up. That's what that sounded like.
That's from that episode. Why can't I need it? Oh, I'm still on YouTube. Just want to hear it.
So in the video game, bro, in the second video game, you have to do your, it's like D&D and fill out your character sheet. And I just made me as a character. And so you end up putting that, like I'm a white straight male. But no matter what you pick, when you leave the school, those rednecks pop up. And they're like, look at this white, heterosexual, cisgendered male. We don't like your kind around here. And then you got to fight them, like, no matter what you put. But I was like...
What year did the game come out in?
I don't know, but if you've never played them, bro, they are fucking fantastic. All right.
Real quick before this starts.
What? We can't understand you, asshole! I'm trying to order a double cheeseburger. No, not a chicken sandwich! I I want a goddamn cheeseburger and some goddamn fries, you fucking goobag!
Dan Marsh!
Oh. It's also South Park has one of those. South Park has one of the lamest jokes ever that they made fantastic. What is that? What's the echo? South Park has one of the lamest jokes ever that they made fantastic. Chicken sandwich.
The kids have to wake up and forward.
Oh yeah, I forgot the kids got hips. And you were yelling that last match, bro.
Oh my god, what's wrong? Between Fresno and Santa Cruz is a historic California city with nearby hot springs. I want to read this. Damn it, Madrid. Wait, what happened to the intern game?
They quit.
They quit?
Yeah.
Oh my god. My brain just rose that. Fireball! Oh, nearby springs. Yeah, in the hills. I think fucking...
I forget Fireball exists. I told a coworker the story the other day about you levitating off of that mossy rock.
In the river. The beautiful river.
Isn't
that was the nicest.
Fireball?
That was one of the nicest natural things, nature fucking things I've ever done. That was such a cool thing. It was you, me, Alex, and Jared.
And your brother.
Oh shit! I don't remember Eric being there. That was so fucking cool. That water was really nice too.
I know a lot of. Well, I'm not there anymore. I know a lot of cool places. If you ever just want to
go up there.
Yeah, just go.
I went down Rocky Hill the other day.
Oh man, Rocky Hill at night's cool. Also, if you stop at the top of Rocky Hill, there's like some caves. It's not a far hike. Huh. There's some fucking caves in there. I've walked.
Do you remember?
Go for it.
Were you there when we drove up there and there was a bunch of Indians parked up there just in the middle of the road, blocking both lanes, drinking beer, and we stopped and drank beer with it? Was that you?
No.
That was probably like Jared and Morrow. Go back to the levitating rock thing. We went off course.
Oh, is he floating off a rock?
Yeah.
No, I think my coworkers just talking about like spiritual stuff, and I was like, well, even though I don't believe in things like that, I've seen some shit. I think we were talking about like ghosts or something. And yeah. I was like, there's always ways to explain things. Like, I think I've seen a ghost once in my life, but it's just also could just be something that I just can't explain. So, I go, oh, ghost. But that one, there's no explanation. There's literally no explanation. Like, you stepped on thin air. You did a double jump in real life. Like, all right.
What was I? Damn it.
No, I've been to the top of Rocky Hill once, and even though like it's a smooth trail, and I was young and hiked a lot back then, that shit was daunting to get up there. And then if you go a little bit past Rocky Hill, and you take a right, and then you take a left, there's a little turnaround, and you have to hop the fence, but then it's wide open fucking like light hills, non-steep hills, and nothing else around. It's just gorgeous. It used to be one of the biggest, or the biggest cattle ranch in the world at one time. Oh my god, I got fucking straight tackled.
Oh shit!
Oh.
No way. So I think this guy's gonna have a lot of guys forward.
And then Rocky Hill also, they used to drag race there, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, you could see where they did it on the.
Yeah, on the backside.
I can't think of that fucking road.
I don't.
Showed,
I have no clue.
I get stuck on, oh my god, on Google Maps. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to press triangle. I'll get stuck on Google Maps and follow a road forever. I follow that road so far the other day, dude.
Well,
what's the name of that fucking road? I should know this.
My dad used to do that, like ride motorcycles, and he knew all these little routes because he would just go take his motorcycle places and go wandering off these roads. And when you go down Rocky Hill, away from Exeter, and you take a right and a left, like I said, that'll lead you a lot of places. But there's I forget what they call it. They have a race. Laguna Seca has it, but it's a hill that goes up to the left and then down to the right.
Yokel Drive.
Yokel,
anyway,
yep. I was gonna say Yokel Valley because that's what it is. But it's a scary turn because it's a blind hill in a blind corner. But my dad would take that.
Again? It's what is it? A blind hill what? That went there.
It's a blind hill turn where you're going up the hill taking a left, and then once you hit the peak of the hill, you go down taking a right.
Ooh.
And my dad would take that corner so fucking fast on purpose, and it was like scary and fun.
Was it on Yokel Drive or where was it?
Yeah. It's right by the firehouse up there, which I never thought about. I wonder if Morrow works at that firehouse, or he works at Oakhurst. Damn, he just fucking stupid youth.
Let's go. You got it? Oh, you got it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Take that shit.
Not nutmeg him? Pretty sure. It's hard to see from that angle. I think it had to have.
So when you're going to Lake Kauai, I don't know exactly how to get there, but when you're going to Lake Kauai, there's a gas station with a little restaurant. And instead of going to Kauai, you go the opposite way, and you take a little left past that gas station across this little tiny bridge, and then you take a right. And this road leads to nowhere until you start to get to the Pines. And then I don't know exactly how to get there. My dad's taken me there twice, but it's an abandoned fire watch tower. And you can just climb the fire watch tower, and the latch is just open. And the view, man.
How high is it?
It's I don't know. It's like a 3-4 story tower on top of a hill. You can see everything around there. So he took me there once as a kid, and then he took me and my cousins there, and we just threw glass out the window and watched it break on the ground because we're, asshole kids. We were stupid youths.
That reminds me of, not a story of either one of us, but Daniel, when that hotel downtown. Wasn't he telling us that he went to the top floor and threw shit through every fucking every level? Like he was throwing like heavy equipment that just totally fucked up the construction. I shouldn't admit to crime something. When I was 14, when the oh, with Frobo? Well, who was that? No, Robo's not even on the pitch. Wait. Oh yeah, he is. I don't play Kirkus. Damn, you should have went up a little bit more. You could have scored with Robertson. I scored with Kirkus once this year.
No, if the crime was committed 7 years ago, the statute's up.
I know, unless it's murder, right?
Murder or rape.
That's the only one.
Yeah.
I did something similar to what Daniel did, but it was. Remember when they're doing construction on the West Campus?
No.
It's probably like 2000.
A little bit before my time.
Yeah. Here you go. Here you go. Keep rolling. Oh, you're getting good at those kind of shots because yesterday I think, even though we're playing really good, every time you shot like that, it got saved. Any like mid-level shot?
Remember in 2003 when they had the housing boom and they were building houses everywhere?
Oh, okay, yeah, because I'll tell you a story about that. Me and Sky, remember at Marlo's neighborhood when they got built by any chance? Before that neighborhood got built? Right. No?
Fuck.
Marlo and Chris's neighborhood? No?
No, not really. Kind of, but more towards MLK, not their blocks.
But, when I was... Oh, he got through so easily. When they started the construction, so I got some funny stories based on that. We were really into skating, and we wanted to make our own ramps and shit. And we did. We built little fucking kickers and shit like that. But what's expensive? Oh, I mean, it's super expensive now. But back then, when you have no money because you're a kid, you know, you don't get fucking wood money.
Wood money.
And so they had all the fucking lumber.
Oh, yeah.
And piles there. Oh my God. So I got another story. But the first time we went to go, it was a Saturday, like fucking like 10, 11, and 12 in the morning. Like it was not even, you know, a good time to do it. But it was the first time oh my God. It was the first time we went to go do it. You know, like the straps when at SK when they strap the bins?
Yeah.
Like that, but of metal. Like hella fucking sharp-ass thick metal. And Sky went to cut it, and I was right where it would have fucking got me right in the face. He's like, dude, you probably want to move. So, you know, we were getting wood from there, and one night we got super greedy, and I don't know if you remember Nick. He was the original German Spliff. You want to just try to end the half or let's go for a score.
Always going for a score.
It was me, Sky, Nick. There might have been a third party, but I don't recall. I mean, a fourth party, but I don't recall what it was. And we took a few shopping carts and we fucking loaded up like hundreds of fucking dollars of wood. And it's funny. We actually went. Kimball's the name of the street, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We actually went down that fucking street and right at Richard's. That was the name of the corner store, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right at that fucking corner, we got rolled up by some cops.
Oh, shit.
And they fucking made us take it back. You know how fucking far that was to take all that fucking wood?
In Metal Shop, we made a hot box. You know about a hot box, right?
Yeah, where'd you guys you buried it, right?
We buried it by grinders, kind of.
Yeah.
And you know who? Jared's dad fucking pulled it up. They did.
Oh, me and Jared got paid to work there and do nothing. We were getting paid so much money.
You should have told him not to fuck with you should have told him not to fuck with our hot box.
It might have been already gone when dude. He had us doing the stupidest shit, and back then $20 an hour was a lot. I think we were getting like $20 fucking an hour under the table, and sometimes we didn't do a fucking thing, or we'd just be doing simple ass tasks, bro, like dumbass shit.
But you're talking about wood money for kids. We were stealing wood from wood shop, and the wood shop teacher's like, "You better not be taking that from wood shop." And we were like, "Oh no!" We were like, "Oh no, we're stealing it from houses." And
here you go. Let's go. I would rather take that goal though. Fuck.
And we were like, "Oh no, we're stealing it from houses." And the teacher was like, "Okay, good." but also,
how big was the hot box?
8 by 5 by 5 feet.
What? How'd you get it to the? How the fuck did you get it in that fucking field?
Kyle has the gift of gabbing and got some guy to drive it out there. The day after Cinco de Mayo, it rains. That guy did us a favor, got his truck stuck in the mud, and had to spend money and call a tow truck. Fuck.
That's a yellow. Actually, I don't know.
But also, we would go into those houses and just
Why is this chili right here?
And wreck them,
What
man.
the fuck?
I remember
Watermelons.
Tony Dutra one time took a shit in they had a bathtub, but they also had just like no wall when they just have the skeleton of the boards.
When did this get here, Susan? Thank you. I didn't even notice you. Oh, well.
And you know when they just have the skeleton of the fucking the wood frame of a house?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that, but they also had the bathtub installed, so Tony Dutra just took a shit. Did it? Like, we would just go and fuck them houses up, bro. Steal all their nails and shit.
I tuned out a little bit when I found watermelon by my side. Where was it at?
I want to say behind Centennial.
Oh, that was further back. I was trying to get it across all the way to fucking fullback.
And then one
I was
time,
trying to cut it.
the next door neighbors to Tony Dutra's house moved out, and they were trying to sell that house. And we went in and fucked that house up too. And I just remember, you ever see Home Alone?
Yeah, of course. That one, yeah.
Where he goes, "We're the sticky bandits." Well, in Home Alone 2, in Home Alone 2, he goes, you know where I'm going with this? In Home Alone 2, he goes, "We're the wet bandits." And then he's like, "Why would we do that?" So I had that idea, and I just, I clogged the sinks, and I just turned the sinks on.
Oh my god.
And then, and tell you the truth, I didn't remember that until right now, so those sinks probably ran for probably like a week straight.
I don't know why. I don't remember very much of it. I know I hung out there. He had like the elevated steps on his porch.
Elevated steps?
Yeah, he had a porch, right? And steps up to his house.
Yeah, like just a little concrete one, though.
In my mind, it was a lot higher. I thought he had like a porch and... Wow, fuck that bullshit fucking ricochet right in his path. Where'd your free kick? Oh, yeah, that was a decent free kick right there.
Mine?
Yeah, the way...
It didn't bounce. If I would have bounced it like I usually did, it would have went right over his
Yeah, that's
arm.
what makes him miss it. There's 5 windows now? That's how they made 4 changes. I've never... You know how we didn't see that PST earlier? Like, how we never seen that? In the substitutes in the top right corner, it says subs 5 out of 5, windows 5 out of 5.
That's
So there's
crazy.
5 windows now?
Yeah.
I
Is that in...
I thought it was all like an England thing. Certain leagues, you know, they have their own distinct rules. Like next year, you can't take off your shirt. That should be a celebration on here. If you want to take a yellow, you fucking take off your shirt. You should be able to. Making the run, making the run.
Oh.
What the hell? Yeah.
Guadagna metri lateralmente il Bayern Monaco. Tirano fuori da una situazione complicata qui.
Damn it.
Salah. Oh.
All right. Oh, come on. I had that. I had that.
They're all running in a line. I don't know if I've ever seen that one.
Il replay mostrano troppa sufficienza per quella difesa liberato l'area. Gli avversari hanno approfittato dell'errato disimpegno per recuperare palla e imbastire l'azione d'attacco che ha portato il gol.
Whose spread was neutral? Yours or Alex's?
Well, originally, I'd want to say Alex, but all of ours. I think we all kind of met him at the same time, but he went to
Was there
East.
a kid that they... Oh, not even a fucking corner.
It rounded. Christian?
There was a kid that lived by East that would steal hella weed for you and Alex, or at least Alex, from his neighbor's house. Do you remember that?
No.
No?
Still weak.
Steal weed from the neighbors, like hella weed, and I think eventually he got caught and got his ass hella beat.
No, Kirby? Kirby used to sell weed, and then the neighbor got out of prison and choked him out.
Why?
Because he said, "You're dealing next to my house and I'm not going back. This is what it's like to die," and then choked him
Was it like
unconscious.
what?
So-
Was it on Normandy? Or one of the streets parallel to Normandy?
Yeah, something like that. But what a way to say, I don't want... You're not violating my parole by selling drugs next door. I'm going to choke you out, high school kid. Nothing says not going back to prison like that. You know what I mean?
Did he go back to prison?
I don't know, but he didn't stop selling weed. What happened was Kirby would make us go to Redwood Apartments, and then there was a little like hole, like a little burrow in his fence, and then he would. That's how he bought weed. We'd slip the money through the hole, and then he would slip the weed through the hole. He never quit. He never quit selling though.
Alrighty. Oh, you gotta wake up super early with the girls to go. Yeah, like 5. What time do they have to be there?
They're taking their car to school.
They have fucking... Oh, Rowan's an adult with a car now. You don't... Oh, shit, that's crazy.
You know what you should
I didn't
do?
realize it.
You know what you should do? You and Susan should go steal her car. Steal her car from campus and just drive it back home.
Should I pull out? How many what?
Adult kids do I have?
2. Oh, you fucking... Ellison. Good night. Fuck, that's crazy to me, dude.
That's crazy to me. That's why I tell them. You're like, oh, they're on the phones with their boyfriends. No.
But, like...
Tell them I said no.
Yeah.
Just be like, Garrett said no.
I don't know why I didn't... Oh, because usually it's just Sage going on field trip. It's weird. They're both going on field trip. You know?
I didn't get to go to Magic Mountain. I had detention. I had
Oh,
detention.
shit. Oh, shit.
I had detention.
9/11.
Oh, I had detention, but they were nice, so they let us watch a movie. And my friend Eric
Red
Barba,
card.
drew a guy fucking a chicken for some reason. And
Allison.
oh, you touched it. Oh, never mind. And he signed his name on the paper. And I was like, bro, why'd you do that? Like, why'd you do that? So I was like, erase it. And so he did something, and he tried to put it in his backpack, and it fell out of his backpack, and the fucking teacher found it. And they were like, who did this? And like no one would snitch, so we all got in trouble, and we got sent to the principals. And I was just so like I saved his ass by telling him erase your name, bro. So we're sitting in the principal's office, and they have the water cooler things with the little paper cups. And this, I don't know, he was like this big fat kid. He looked kind of like curly hair, glasses, big cheeks. He must have been like 6'2" then. And he went to get some water, and he pulled out the whole tray of the paper cups, and he started poking holes in the bottom of them with like a little needle, and then he put them back. And I just
The
remember.
BTS is on this screen too. Like, I've never seen that. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
That was it. Yeah, he was one of my best friends. And then last time I seen him was at the fair. And I wanted to say hi, but those guys were 5-1-1.
In Division 3 or 2? Or 4, I mean.
I don't know. Division 4 because they've only played 7 games.
Yeah. It had to be.
The other guys were 11-4-9. But no, I wanted to go up and talk to him, but he was fighting with his girl. They were arguing, and I was just like, I should have still said yes, but I was awkward, drunk, and high back then.
You could have saved him possibly,
Yeah.
or made things worse.
Well, no, me and Bobby Ocean were getting on the Gravitron.
Bobby Ocean,
Yeah, they went. Yeah, Hands That Kill came
the
to
guy from
Hanford
yeah,
Fair.
what?
Yeah,
He was on the news. Like I was like, what?
I think I
Like
might
one of
have
the
seen
morning
that.
segments.
Oh, never mind.
He's a chef. He was like cooking on the show.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. It's probably him posting it too. I was like, how the fuck would I randomly see that? Or maybe I did randomly see that. What was his real last name?
I don't remember.
Ocean?
No, because Bobby Ocean's like some producer or rapper or something. I hear him referenced in rap songs. I don't know who it actually is though. But I know that ain't it. When I first met him, we went to a show and I got like because I used to wear shirts with pockets and they got ripped like the mosh pit or something. And then remember those 2 white kids they would wear Raiders gear and fucking like camo pants? They were like, we can go to our house, and we went to their house like for 15 minutes before their parents said that we had to leave. And we're like, what the fuck? And so then we walked back to Bobby Ocean's.
Holy!
All right, Borussia. And then we walked back to Bobby's, and I think I was drunk. We went to his apartment and we're hanging out drinking more, and he took took a little piece of like a straw and he bundled it up in like a ball, and then he shot it like a basketball trying to make it into my torn shirt pocket. And I just remember I was so fucking pissed. I was like, who the fuck does this motherfucker think he is? Like fuck this dude. So I didn't like him for a little bit, and then I was just something
How
in
did
my.
he end up in the fair in Hanford?
I don't know. He probably invited him.
Anyway, what happened though? Something what?
Something popped in my head. I was like, why am I fucking mad about that? Like that's dumb. I think I was just drunk and carried it over. No, you don't remember they would come to Hanford all the time and party with us at like Joe's and shit for a while.
No, I don't. I really don't.
You don't remember that? With the girl who fucking died?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah.
The one that died in the crash, Ariel?
Yeah, because
She was like fucking only 18 or something. It was sad.
I want to say she died leaving Joe's. All I know is that like they were talking and at Joe's house, and they did a couple of shows.
I thought I hit it harder. Fuck.
They did a couple of shows at what's the dude that got caught jacking off Jared's cousin?
David.
Yeah, what was their bands?
God Fears Me.
There you go. I knew it, but I was never gonna get that. Yeah, they did. Remember they did some shows at one of their friends' backyards.
Yeah, across the street from Koinonia. They build a whole fucking neighborhood right there behind it, and it's weird seeing the houses I drive by to work the last few days.
Yeah, that is weird.
Because I had to go to more, and it's weird seeing that house there with the mega church across the street, and then a whole ass fuck. I hate that they're building on this side of town, dude. Traffic's getting really bad over here. I'm gonna cross it. Oh shit! I should have tried to make some room. I didn't see you.
Yeah, no, I remember at that show I went and I asked permission. I said, "Hey man, can I get one of those hay bales?" And he's like, "They're not my hay bales." And then once me and Kyle fucking carry that hay bale up to that backyard because it's the only place to sit, and motherfuckers were just sitting on it when we.
Oh, because there was a field behind the house, right?
Yeah, and I just felt like we did the work. That's my hay bale.
I could have took another step, another touch.
Did you work at Warmerdams with us with Lil Man?
I don't recall anyone like that.
Lil Man was just so. Oh my god!
Off the line? Just. Oh,
yeah, he saved it with his ball sack. Lil Man was just this little skinny norteño, and he got caught like sleeping under the grace and shit and before and stuff. Oh my god! Allison didn't get that.
I pulled Allison forward to draw him to chip, and then I let go early so that he'd have room. Look at this replay. Bam! I let it go of triangle. And his hand was just fucking mere inches away.
But anyways, I just remember at that party.
Oh, what about this guy? Oh, he was there or something?
Yeah, he was there with his homies, and they were just rolling up blunts, and we're like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" He's like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "It's a metal show, bro." That was a cool ass show, though. That was the one where all the homies, I got in the middle. These kids were hardcore dancing, and I was moshing in the middle and pushing them around. And I guess I didn't see it, but one of them purposely spin punched me like a coward because instead of just throwing.
He did what now?
You know how hardcore dancers are. Instead of punching me like a real man, he tried his little ballerina moves and hit me, and I didn't think nothing of it. I was drunk. I fell on the ground, got back up because I was purposely trying to fuck their shit up anyways. And by the time I got back up, bro, Matt and fucking Alex had a bunch of them on the ground already. And I was just like, oh, he don't hit that hard because I just barely didn't even feel it. And then on that show, there was the last part of that party was, two parts. Alex was also in the mosh pit, and he was wearing flip-flops, and he was just hitting people with his chancla, like just fucking hitting people. That was funny. But no, there was some band from Fresno, and he kept calling, and the singer was drunk, and he kept calling everyone pussies. No. Yeah, I think it was Gristle.
Was it the redhead?
Yeah, he started calling everyone pussies, and he's like, and he was just drunk.
Not bad.
And then he said something about, I didn't know Hanford was full of pussies. I just remember David just yelling shit. David was about to fight. He's like, what did you
shit about him the other day?
He's like, what did you say, motherfucker? And then the next thing I know, I'm gonna go get more beer, and they are like super quiet in the garage packing their gear up, and they're like, we gotta go.
That was beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm playing subconsciously.
Yeah, I know, because you're...
I got you. You set the run, though.
It works out. Not bad. I'm going to finish it for you.
Oh, not bad, but I'll finish it for you. Yeah, good times.
Not a shit touch. I wasn't even a fucking pass. It just deflected off me.
That was also a party where after the party, that girl with spina bifida was there, and Alex was trying to fuck her.
Red. The one in the wheelchair?
No, she walked all... She probably has a wheelchair, but she walked all crazy.
No. Do you remember the show that was like on my house by... never mind, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That's a fucking...
That girl. Stacy, I think her name was. I don't know how that popped in my head. She was in the wheelchair?
The one that I hit in the legs and said you'll never wear your shoes out?
Yes. She was pretty cool.
Yeah, she was hot for a cripple.
Oh my god, if I would have hit that fucking target, that was so bad of a shot. I can't believe I got to it.
She sat behind me in class, and it was the only class that I had with Jesse Gomez, and we watched this movie called Swing Kids, where these kids dance to swing music during Germany World War II, and one of the kids had a limp, and these Gestapo were chasing these kids, and the one with the limp couldn't get away, and the whole class was talking. And why in the scene when they start beating up the kid with the limp, the class got quiet just as I said. I looked over at Jesse Gomez and said, "That's what he gets for being crippled." And and she sits behind me, bro, and I just fucking sunk down in my chair.
I didn't even fucking think about that.
So then that party that you're talking about,
oh my god, I can't believe how long ago that was.
You called me in that party and you said, "Yeah, bro, we're going to be there like 20 minutes. I just hung out with the owners of the house for like an hour and a half before anyone else got there. They got the keg, they tapped the keg. By the time the second people arrived, I was already 8 beers in. I was so
and
fucking...
How old are you, like 14?
No, I was like 16.
15?
Because those girls were freshmen, I was probably a sophomore. I was so fucking wasted, and then you guys showed up, and then she showed up, and I was talking to her, and I don't remember any of that shit, but Mario told me that I was like, "Hey, you're fucking cool," and I was like giving her friendly punches in the legs. And then I told her, I really like your boots, and it's awesome because you'll never wear them out. And then the end of that night, I remember there's those apartments on 11th, and I remember climbing
a straight line, 3 o'clock.
I remember climbing that little half fence, and I remember being by the railroad tracks, by the freeway. Like, I was so wasted, I don't know where the fuck I was. I stumbled by the railroad tracks by that one way where the freeway goes over, and then I went home. Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
I was fucked up. I was fucking wasted.
I was supposed to be for ping pong, and it worked, I guess.
But yeah,
it's a red card.
You said, "Hey, we're having a show over here, man. You should show up. We're gonna be there in like 20 minutes." And I was literally, I just showed,
yellow, please.
I just showed up, and the fucking dudes were like, "Hey, how are you?" And it was a guy with a fucking eye patch, and then it was a bunch of people from Denise's brother. I forget what the fuck their band was.
I don't even know Denise.
What was her name? Like Hella or what? Hella Crane?
Attento, concentrato, evitato brutte sorprese. C'è l'avanzata del giocatore del Liverpool.
Oh, fucking purple.
Attaccano con più elementi. Hanno tentato di rientrare in partita con questo tiro, ma il pallone è uscito. Sullo sotto di loro devono continuare a spingere.
Do you remember the Cervantes Chivos place out by Riverdale?
Yeah, the little yeah.
Were you there?
Was it a farm, maybe?
It was what?
It was like a farm?
Kinda.
Ish.
It was out. Yeah.
I think I've been there once.
There was a show, a Halloween show. Did you go to that?
I don't remember.
So was I. Let me concentrate a little bit before I tell you the story. So was I? Yeah. Shut up.
I didn't say nothing.
I can't believe. Here we go.
Hanno metri a disposizione.
He's got to be off. Nope. That was beautifully timed, I guess. Damn, I thought we had that right because I covered you where you left your spot.
Dortmund. I covered you when you left your spot. You were on the inside of the man coverage. I was on the outside. I had to cut in so the runner wasn't free to run.
Oh, I think you're bad. Gosh damn it. Well, this one's over. Fuck, we rarely do good against opposition we rarely face.
We rarely do good against opposition we always face. Look at that ass.
I've never seen that angle. I was going to tell you. Okay, I don't know if you're... Oh, I'm just going to tell you about the Halloween show. We played by... Spliff played and some other bands. There was a ska band that I've never seen in the area. But I guess they were from, like, Hanford. And I was fucking wasted way before we played. And I watched them play, and after that, I don't know who was playing, but, like, we're moshing around, and that fool ripped my Lamb of God shirt. And I had just bought it, or it was one I really liked. And I fucking lost my shit. And this guy was, like, I don't know, like 6'2" to 6'4", and, like, 250 pounds. And I fucking beat the fuck out of him, dude, in front of everyone.
No, I was not there for that. I don't remember that at all.
David could tell you about it because he saw it in, like, he hasn't told me the story in years, but the way he described it, like, if I remember right, like, I just unloaded on his fucking face, and then he got on his knees, and I just went back and just went, bah!
Damn.
David almost, someone pulled the gun. David dressed as Jesus, and randomly a bunch of kids that weren't Christian, but they went to King's Christian with me, showed up, and they were fucking, like, not gangster guys at all, dude. They were going King's Christian. And they showed up, like, all gangster style. I think it was after graduation. I hadn't seen them in a while. Maybe they were legit, but I don't know. It was just funny seeing them like that. And they took offense to David or something. Something happened, and they all jumped David. So it was hella funny seeing Jesus get jumped.
That's also funny. A bunch of gangsters from King's Christian jumping Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely wasn't there because I don't remember him ever Jesus.
So were you there at a time that Morrow had to get his stomach pumped?
Yeah.
That was the time you were there. I knew you were out there once.
Yeah, no, that was a good show because that was actually a show where, like, I didn't isolate. I mingled with everybody. I still have what's his name's fucking rap record CD somewhere, man.
He lives up there by you somewhere.
I don't know. But
Hennessy? But yeah, from Murder, right?
Yeah. Murder. That's who I was trying to think of.
Actually, the show was with Stacy down the street, huh? It was a murder show.
Can tell you.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's how we got that show. It was a murder. But what do you think?
I was drunk and didn't even watch you guys play.
Same guy. We just play these fuckers, dude. Did we beat Bayer earlier?
No. But it was a close game. Closer than.
Was this that one we lost 4-5 because I fucked up?
I think so. You want some redemption?
So we could beat these guys.
You want some Red Dead Redemption? So
I got you offside, fucking bad.
We were driving Morrow to the hospital, and we were all wasted. And
Joe was, right?
Yeah, and Morrow told Joe, pull over, I gotta throw up. So Joe fucking pulls over, Morrow throws up. And then I had to throw up. So I was like, pull over, I gotta throw up. And Joe was like, no. So I puked all over the side of his car. Like, all down the fucking door, like a lot of puke.
You didn't want to stop to rush.
I was like, I didn't know. I don't think we were going to the hospital then. I think there was a point during that drive that Mara was like, I think I need to go to the hospital.
I'm pretty sure. I remember him throwing up by Joe's car and being like, I need to go to the fucking hospital.
Okay,
They were rushing
that
That's
does.
probably why he didn't want to stop for you.
That does. Well, why would he stop for Mara if we got to get
Because
to the
he's
hospital?
fucking sick. Yeah, it's very true, huh?
I don't know. I was wasted. I remembering details that you're reminding me of now. So yeah. But I was like, I'm so sorry, Joe. I'm so sorry. I'll wash your car tomorrow. I never washed this fucking car.
One time we went to Kalinga for, I don't remember why, but that wasn't supposed to be popped up. Van Dijk's way up the pitch.
No, you offside. Oh, you should have passed it. That was a free
I
goal.
should have. Oh, I didn't notice. I thought I could just slot it.
Slot. That's why we're losing.
Yeah, one time we went to Kalinga, this car was fucking filthy. So I fucking washed this whole car with the squeegee. At the gas station when we went and got gas.
No, I'm not open.
Yes.
No. Oh, he touched it. The fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck? That was on target.
One time when I was like at the peak of my depression, I hadn't showered in like 2 weeks, and then we went to a party in Paso Robles. Were you there?
The first thing we got in there, David walked in on like some dude boning some chick, but he was also getting boned at the same time. We're like, what the fuck? David tried to drive drunk, some girl's car drunk, and he got like 20 feet because the cops were just waiting for people, and they tried to pull him over, and he just got out and ran through the neighborhood and got away with it.
Nice.
Were you there for that? That was the one, right?
I don't know. I want to say Kyle was with us. But no, I hadn't
we used to go there a lot to party. It was weird how Paso Robles and Hanford had a connection when it was like such a fucking distance.
Yeah,
a lot of people from here moved there, not vice versa.
No, but I was super depressed. I hadn't showered in like 2 weeks. My hair was all fucked up and matted. And you guys were like, dude, that's fucking punk rock. Like, everybody in fucking Paso dresses like that. And convinced me. And then we go to the party, and there's like a hot fucking chicks there. No one's fucking dressed like... It's not punk rock at all. Everyone was nice.
Paso Robles is a nice-ass town. With
I appreciate you guys getting me out of the house, but that was like the wrong time to do it. And I got lied to, so I was like embarrassed. And then all I remember is leaving, and I think we were like in a Mercedes or some shit, and we had a sunroof, and all of us had 2 eggs, and we were just throwing eggs at people that were walking down the street, and then we left.
Good job, Van Dijk.
Damn, Rod Van Dyke. Whoa, what the fuck? He put all his forehead into that one.
There for a second. Alisson. Salah.
Salah Sly. I'm wide open.
I know.
What the fuck? I was pushing circle and he wasn't shooting at all. I tapped that shit twice. I got fucked right there. No,
I should wait 1 second. I know, I saw.
Remember when... Fuck. Remember when David had his thing where he would go around and tell people that their dogs were sexy?
Oh my god, I'm gonna remind him tomorrow.
and then I think we're at Megan's. I think we're at Megan's or maybe Dugan's, or I don't know where we were at. But all I remember is I walked in and he was already there and he had a black eye. And I'm like, what happened, David? And he's like, I told the wrong person that their dog was sexy. And the guy got offended and fucked him up.
I'm sorry about that pass. That fucked me up.
That's all good. That's offside.
No. We were losing 2-0 to these guys earlier, Paolo.
Repeat. Yeah, I always thought that was hilarious, and I wasn't there, but I could just imagine him going, "Damn, your dog's sexy," and he's like, "What the fuck did you say about my dog?" Like, why would someone get mad? Like, I get why they would be like, "Bro, calm down," but why would you get violently mad over some stupid shit like that?
That's my bitch.
That's my dog, yeah. If anyone gonna fuck that dog, it's gonna be me. Back.
Oh, you're feeling dangerous.
All right, I'm done. I'm done for the night.
Look what it says.
What?
We all paused at the same time. It said a pause has already been queued by, and it showed everyone's username. I've never seen that. Everyone literally paused it.
No, it does that sometimes.
I don't know. I think I remember seeing that. What time is it?
I don't know.
I don't know where my phone is.
Time to get off this game. 11:50.
Oh, shit. I'm going to get down wrestling.
You're gonna get on wrestling?
Huh?
You're gonna get on wrestling?
Yeah, I don't work tomorrow.
Oh, dude, those were the same guys. They just picked a different team. Those were the exact same guys. Those weren't the guys that we almost beat. Those were the exact same guys we played as Borussia.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they German?
No, they're Mexican.
Oh.
They're doing good though. They're 4-0-2, about to get promoted as we get demoted. Play that one guy. See if he's feces. I asked him if he was feces, and he didn't respond.
Dude, I watched last night after I got off with you. I was hella tired. I had to wake up early, but I saw that you posted the video, and I watched the whole thing before I went to sleep. And a lot of that shit I don't remember, dude. You were right, dude. We did some badass double team shit, dude.
Yeah,
there were some really good spots.
Yeah, and then we just do that. We beat people's asses naturally. Yeah, so then you watched that. You seen the secret soundbite that I put in there?
The Kaden thing?
No, before that. You're like, I don't know what you were talking about. You're like, I'm about to bust.
I did.
I don't know what you were talking about. I heard that and I clipped it real quick, and then I just with the flow of making the video, like, okay, clip, delete, go on, clip, delete, go on. So I didn't even wait to hear what the conversation's about. I was like, that sounds funny. I'm going to add that. And then when we're cops, no, we were ICE agents, and then we grabbed 2x4s, and you said, beat this guy down Rodney King style, and I was like, oh fuck, I didn't delete that, dude.
No, that's the perfect audio for that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
No, we weren't the ICE, we were the actual police officers, I believe. That's probably why I said it.
Yeah, so yeah.
I think I said something along the lines, get your baton.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched that video on my break today even, because I was just like...
Yeah, dude, I was like Feces. I forgot all about Feces. There was a bunch of characters. I was like, I have no recollection of this.
I forgot that we won as Meatwad and Kermit, because I thought we got our asses handed to us.
I forgot you made Kermit. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I really need to start going on there and improvising Meatwad.
Yeah, because
just to practice.
In my clip, I only have one line from you do that. Oh, also because I got off of party chat onto regular chat so that guy could hear me. Did you see the clip when I was just doing the goat sounds?
I mean, I saw it, but I had it low because Susan was in bed sleeping. But I forgot about those. I forgot. Oh, I remember the Easter Bunny because I could see it every time I select me. But I forgot all about the goat. I forgot all about Kermit. Forgot about Feces.
I was the goat, and every time I would do something, I was like, bah, bah.
Nice.
But I did that shit for like 10 minutes
Oh,
straight.
me and Dave were talking about Channy at wrestling events. I was telling the story about how there's someone yelling in the crowd. There's always someone yelling, punch him in the dick. And how when I went to the AEW show, I heard it. And I was telling Kaden about it. I was like, we need to start this chant or someone's going to say it. And within minutes of the first match, someone yelled, punch him in the dick. And Kaden looked at me like, you're right. And then, fuck. Oh, so because I forgot. Yeah, I told David asked AI yesterday, when's AEW going to New Orleans? And it told him today. It's coming today, but a lot of their stars are going to be here because they have an independent show somewhere else. You know, they're in Portland yesterday. That was the show you're looking at going at. You saw fucking it clanking, or what do you call them? The clankers? Fucking AI, fucking clankers, fucking lying to me. But, we're talking about starting chat. Oh no, he was talking about Fred. He looked up so many promotions around the world and independent ones too. He went on like a wrestling rabbit hole, and there's a promotion in Visalia that looks pretty legit. Like I saw some of their shows. They had good sized crowds, bro, and they had a roster. But he was talking about when he ever comes down to visit, he wants to go check him out. I was like, hell yeah, we need to go together and fucking start some dumbass chants. And that's how I tell him that story. And then he saw, yeah, you could get anyone to chant anything. I forgot what he said he was at, but it was something in San Diego. And I believe what he said he got everyone to chant was, Osama bin Laden or something like ridiculous like that. But he said he got the whole crowd chanting. So like you can pretty much get a whole crowd going. And I told him the story. I think it was you and Morrow, but I'm not too sure. You guys left like a Slayer show, right? And there was hella people leaving, and there was like a slow crowd. You guys couldn't really leave because it was like a narrow way, you know, like, and everyone had to walk the same way to get out of the venue.
Yeah.
So one of you guys started banging like a lamb. And then everyone eventually started banging like lambs.
That and I've started chants. I started chants at the
Was
TNA
that you
show.
though, or because I wasn't there for that one? Someone told me that story. I think Tony was there and Morrow, but I thought you were there too for some reason. Because I wanted to go to that show. I think it was Slayer and Manson, but I think San Bernardino or something. But I wasn't able to go.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, there must have been Tony or Morrow telling me that. It sounds like something Morrow would do.
Yeah.
But they got they got them all chanting that.
No, I started chants at TNA. I've started chants at Slayer shows.
Did we? What were you saying at TNA?
I don't know. I started like 3 chants, then I got a big head about me, and then I kept trying to go, and then a couple of them didn't take off, and I lost my confidence.
I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, bro, because I don't know. I don't think I have the lungs nowadays, but back in the day, I was loud. Like I started chants at Slayer shows and shit. You have to commit, and you've got to say it about 3 or 4 times. And even if people don't join, you just got to not feel stupid and keep going. The best.
Check this out. Sorry, keep on.
The best chant I ever did was we got drunk before we seen Iron Maiden in L.A. and I had to take a piss. And Dream Theater we missed them, and Iron Maiden was setting up, and it was like a whole circle of urinals, dude. And there's so many guys in there pissing. And I'm taking and as I got my dick out, I'm like, Iron Maiden. And I got the whole bathroom to start chanting Iron Maiden. And I left. And I was outside, and I found like Tony and everybody, and they were still chanting in the bathroom while I was outside the bathroom. And I was like, bro, I just did that. And it was just a bathroom. Like
Where was it again?
In L.A., I want to say I think it was in that Santa Bernardino Hills.
What show was it?
Dream Theater and Iron Maiden, and we got drunk at this bar.
Who'd you go with?
Tony was there. I want to say maybe Adri Fidel was there. We went to this little bar, and it was full of old people. And like we were buying tall cans, and this dude showed up in a limo, and he looked like skinny Sammy Hagar, and he had like a Hawaiian shirt with Maiden on it, and it was just like all old people and then us. So he was like, "Oh, hey, you guys here for the Maiden show?" And he was buying us drinks until we got drunk, which was great because when we got in the venue, a beer was $24, and it wasn't even on tap. They were popping Bud Lights and handing them a 12 ounce of Bud Light.
In what year?
Fuck, dude, like 2010, 2012.
Can you imagine what it would cost now? Fuck.
No, it was just straight ripoff. So I was so glad we got drunk at the bar, and I was so glad we met that guy. So that happens, and I've been to that venue twice, and they always love to burn shit. So these people were burning shirts, and I don't know if I bought a shirt or if I had 2 shirts on, but I took my shirt off. I was excited, and I fucking threw it in the fire to help shit burn. And then it got cold at night, and I was like, fuck, I needed that shirt. So then on the way back on the freeway, we fucking, Tony got a rock in his gas tank. And the next day was like Father's Day or some shit where like Kragen's Auto Parts was closed. So we were going to be stranded in LA for 2 days. And then all of a sudden someone was like, Fidel, don't you have like a brother in LA? He's like, oh, I haven't talked to him forever. So we go and we finally convinced him like, bro, what are we going to do? We're just going to camp out in this car for 2 days. So he calls up his brother. His brother comes. Brother's got a wife, lives in West Hollywood. Oh my God. Like, oh my God, are you guys okay? Like, as gay as it gets, but he's got a wife, you know? And he makes headpieces for drag queen shows. So while watching Iron Maiden, I was just into it, man. I was getting up on my tippy toes and shit. And so we're sleeping at the house, and my fucking leg cramps up. And then my other leg, both my legs cramp up at the same time, and it hurt so bad, bro. I was army crawling, and I was just in pain. And I was just like, oh. And so then Fidel's brother the next day is driving us to go get some shit for Tony's thing. And I think I brought up the story, and he's like, oh my God. He's like, it's my own house, and I was thirsty, and I was afraid to get water because I thought you guys were fucking. And then I replayed it in my head because both my legs seized up, and I was like in pain, army crawling across his living room floor, going, please stop, like I don't, oh man.
How the fuck do you get a rock in your gas tank?
I don't know. I think it just shot up.
Oh my goodness.
We drove all the way to San Diego in the El Camino when Morrow had a hole in his gas tank, but I think it just hit Tony's.
Oh yeah, it cost a lot of money. I remember that.
Yeah, dude, I remember. We went to stop and get fucking beer or liquor at R&N, and he just parked in front of the doors because he was like, I'll be right back. And he came back, and like half the tank had just drained in front of the fucking stories for days, bro. But anyways, that's my story about how I started my greatest chant.
No, but on that topic, I want to bring up. We're talking about how easy it is to get crowds going. Did you ever? I looked it up just because I wanted to see what it was. The guy on the hill that was dancing, he was dancing hella crazy, like just erratic, but like just having a good time, not giving a fuck what anyone thought of him. It was like an amphitheater, and he's just rocking out to the fucking music, and no one's fucking doing it. And then a second guy starts joining him. And after that second guy starts joining him, it starts trickling in, and then the whole fucking thing did it. And I forgot who I was talking about, but there's a certain effect, like once you get like one or two people like on board of something, it catches on. You just got to break that like barrier, and then because at first it's like, oh, no one's into this. It's it's not okay.
Yeah, people are followers.
But yeah, as soon as someone steps up and is like, oh, whatever it may be, it'll
Okay.
start getting traction.
Here's along those lines. So when we seen Ozfest Knotfest, it was at that same venue as Iron Maiden, and the lines to the bathroom were like a mile long. Like that's dramatic. But I was like, fuck, I can't wait for this. Blah blah. So they had this little other building with concession stands, and they had this little tiny corner in it, and I didn't give a fuck back then, dude. So I just found that corner and I went and took a piss in it. And when I turned around, there were 3 guys lined up behind me. Like they were standing in line to take a piss in the corner that I found. And I was just like, oh shit. Like I was the one who decided, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to piss in this corner. And there were 3 other guys who were like, I also don't want to wait in those lines. I'll make a line for this guy. So just an off story. By the end of that concert, I was so fucking drunk, and there were so many people, bro, and everyone's standing around, and I had to take a piss really bad, and I was with those 2 girls from Wisconsin or whatever, and
Wait, what girls?
I met two Facebook friends from Wisconsin there, and then I got like Julie, Daniel, and Tony and Aaron. I talked to a bunch of people into going with me.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, fuck it, dude. I don't know any of these people. And so I just whipped my dick out and pissed right there in the crowd. You know what I mean? Like, and as I'm pissing, this dude looks over at me. This dude looks over at me.
Yeah.
And
You're right. I should do that too.
Yeah, and that would be fucking hilarious. No, but this dude looks at me and he looks disgusted.
Everyone else starts doing it.
Yeah, this dude looked disgusted, and so he went to like shield his girlfriend for some reason. She would have never noticed if he didn't draw attention to it. So
now she's curious and has to look.
Yeah, so he grabs her by the shoulders and tries to turn her, and she's like, no one can hear anything because it's loud. So she's like, "What are you turning me for?" So she looks over her shoulder and she can see me pissing. And I just remember being in my head like, "Bro, you didn't want her to see it, but that you made her see it." Yeah. And it wasn't like we were shoulder to shoulder. There was a little room. I wasn't pissing on him, but it was just. I'm pretty sure that those people tell that story a different way. Like, bro, I went to go fucking see Ozzy Osbourne play one time, man, and I looked over and there was just this dude pissing. But it just popped in my head where I was like, I don't know these people. I'm not missing this show to go wait in line. You know what I mean? And I gotta go.
Fuck. I went to a show at the same venue. It is so far from the parking lot to the amphitheater.
Yeah.
And I went when I broke my heel, dude, and I was in a boot, and it was so hard, bro, to get up there, and I forgot the tickets in the car.
Oh, I did one worse. Okay, so I lived in Bakersfield at the time, and the girls from Wisconsin flew into LA, rented a car, because this is how much of a pimp I am, drove to Bakersfield to pick me up. Then we went there, and we were at the hotel, and I fucking realized that I forgot my ticket. So
Nice.
I had to call up Julie and Daniel and tell them my address, and they had to stop and get my ticket for me. So those bastards didn't even fucking wait. They were already in the venue, and I had to call them, and it was awkward because everyone's in line to get patted down, and I fucking walked past everyone, and Julie had to hand me my ticket through the chain link fence. It was crazy.
They
But-
drove all the way out there?
Yeah.
No way. Where was your ticket at again?
In Bakersfield. So when Julie and Daniel were going to LA, I had to have them stop in
Oh, they were
Bakersfield.
going to LA already. I was going to say, Jesus Christ, they did that for you.
Oh, no. They were on the way because we weren't going back.
Oh.
But you know how stupid it is to meet these girls and be like, I forgot my ticket. Thank you for flying to Los Angeles. I forgot my ticket. You guys have a good time. And those,
Was that the first time you met him? Because that'd be funnier.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because it was a culture shock. They're from Wisconsin, so like to see a 6-lane highway, they were in shock. To see the ocean, they were in shock. They're from like Wisconsin gets cold, so I was standing on the sand and it was fucking burning, but it wasn't bad, and they couldn't take it. And then these reggae guys were, because I took them to Venice Beach. I'm like, you guys want to go to the beach, or we're gonna go to Venice Beach, man? Because I also haven't gone there, so. So then these reggae guys were trying to sell CDs, and they're like, hey, you can give me anything, you can give me anything. And the chick tried to hand him a bunch of seashells. And he's like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, yo, that's not what he wants money. Like, he's not actually going to give you that for free. He wants money. And I was like, we got to go. And then I saw the most beautiful, poetic thing I've ever seen in my life. There was a guy doing like Tai Chi, and he was like in a push-up position, not really doing push-ups, but like stretching. And then right next to him was a guy on fucking heroin trying to get up. And they looked almost the same for a minute. Like the one guy was like pushing up to do Tai Chi, and the other guy was like just trying to fucking stand up all heroined out. And I was like, oh, I wish I had a fucking camera so I could record that. It was gorgeous.
Oh, what year was this? You didn't have a fucking phone.
I had a phone, but it wouldn't take like video. It was like one of them old ass fucking like Nokias or something.
Damn.
Hold up.
Hold up. Hey.
2016.
When did you move to Bakersfield? 2016?
Yeah, I think so. Sounds about right. I stayed there for like a year and a half, possibly 2, but I don't think so.
Seemed like a while.
That was a good show too, because Slipknot played all of Iowa straight through, and fucking Tony and Daniel and them left. That was good. Tony and Daniel and them left, so I was like, why would you leave during that? Because they didn't want to wait in the traffic. Well, people leave a lot faster than the people pull in, so the traffic wasn't even that bad. But everyone's walking out the door, and there's this older man, 50s, almost 60, and this guy comes up behind him and fucking knocks the old man out. And everyone's like, what the fuck? And one woman was like, oh my, no, he's old. And then that guy shouted, he hit my son. And then everyone was like, like a collective human crowd was like, no, it was like, oh, okay. And everyone just turned and kept exiting. It went from, oh my God, elderly abuse to, oh, okay. But he just walked up and folded that motherfucker and then yelled, yeah, and then yelled, he hit my son, and everyone was okay with it. So I always thought, if you're at a concert and you want to punch an old man, who knows if he was even telling the truth.
Yeah.
You could just punch old man and be like, he hit my daughter in the face, and then walk away. This is why
shows. I need to go to a show.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to see. I told you already.
You need to go to Visalia show, dude. Just support them and check them out.
It actually looked pretty cool. They had a cool venue. They had a cool crowd. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I told Susan we should go. Can't be that much.
It shouldn't be anything at all. $10.
They gotta make money.
Yeah, but I mean like $10 a pop.
Yeah. I think it's at a brewery too.
What is it in?
I don't know. If I looked at my messages from David, I'm pretty sure I could find it.
No, but I mean, what is it? What is it? What do you think it's in?
I remember. I got a good memory. I think it's 1852 Brewery.
1852 what?
Brewery.
Bro, I'm sorry. That's my favorite word. Because whoever invented that word, no matter what, even if you're sober, you sound drunk when anybody pronounces the word brewery.
Oh my God! You know what it's actually called?
What?
Soccer City, 1852. Oh my God! It's an indoor motherfucking soccer with a rink. I need to go to this place.
It's calling your name, bro.
Well, I like every aspect except for the alcohol part.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, and that'd be cool to join the league. Lemoore used to have an indoor one. I don't know if there's a clip of it. It's like a huge warehouse, and the pitch it's nice. If you just Google
I just did.
1852 Visalia. I'll go on their website.
No, Visalia has 2 wrestling associations, bro.
Jesus.
They have California
Wrestling Wars.
California Wrestling Association, known for hosting events in the South Valley, including Visalia, and they have Lucha Extreme, frequently features local talent, often holding events at 1852 Visalia.
That's the local one. So they probably have another promotion that comes in tours.
Yeah, it's the South Valley. The other one's just the South Valley one. Wrestling Extreme Mania produces the Ground Zero show, which is available on Triller TV. Damn, bro.
Yeah, it's not even in Fresno. It's Visalia is the cool part. I want to go kick some goals there. I need to start playing soccer again in my backyard because the owner of the corner store. You remember how they were renting that building, right?
Yeah.
When he went from K&D to Stop Zone is because K&D was the original owners. It stands for Kelly and David. I found out when I met him. And then they rented it out, and it burnt down like 3 years ago, and it took them maybe like 4 years ago, and it took them like 3 years to rebuild it. But remember the house behind my house that was the Lady of the Peacock?
Yeah, Pablo?
I forgot his name, dude. That's a good memory. I can remember her name. I can remember her son's name, but I forgot about that. Her house burnt down. And that property was just abandoned for a long time. Actually, Moni started living there, and it was just the weirdest situation because he had permission from the house owner. I'm like, what kind of deal would this guy get with you? Or why would he allow you to be on his property shitting everywhere? Or, just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
being a vagrant there. It didn't make any sense to me. But he didn't do anything to the property, and I guess he sold it to because the field behind my house is owned by the liquor store guy, that David guy. But he bought Leroy's property, said he's going to put a strip mall behind my house, and then Leroy told me this a long time ago, or Augie, that land behind her house is actually zoned for apartments, so if she wanted to put apartments there, they could have. And that guy said he was going to put apartments there. I was like, you're going to put 2-story. You better not put. You're not putting 2-story, right? I don't want people looking in my backyard. And I was like, man, that fucking sucks. I kick soccer balls in your field all the time. He's like, oh no, there's going to be space back there. So hopefully there is. But he said he works there Saturday and Sundays because the people threw a bunch of debris behind my property. Even though it's his fucking property, I want to move it over to. There's a big old pile of debris, and I was like, "Can I move all this trash over?" He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. We'll look at it Saturday or Sunday." And then I'm gonna try to talk him into helping me do extra work for him. I'm like, dude, if you want me to move this bullshit back here, or whatever, I can do it. Live right here. But yeah, I'm a little bummed out that they're actually going to finally do something in that field.
Yeah.
I don't want anything back there.
Yeah, and it could raise property taxes and shit too. They built those apartments across the street from whatever. There's a wrestling promotion.
I mean, it's only going to be a few single homes, I think. I'd imagine. I mean, it's a small lot. What were you saying, though?
There's a wrestling promotion that comes to Eugene on Saturdays.
You know what I'd see advertised all the time on Facebook is midget wrestling in Fresno.
Yeah,
A lot.
my grandpa used to bet my grandma's checks on midget wrestling.
I was gonna see how long the silence would go for. I can't tell you're being serious or not.
Oh yeah, no, that and horse racing.
Where do you bet on this?
Oh, that shit was back in the day.
Where?
I don't know, somewhere in Fresno.
I don't know why that reminded me of this. It popped in my head. There's like fucking this crazy fucking like secret gambling like app or site that one of the stores has around here, where you just fucking bet real money on your phone. Like what the fuck? Oh, because you're talking about betting on midgets.
Yeah, that's something.
It's just a weird thing, right?
That's when you know you're a gambling addict. When you go and
You gotta
bet.
hit up the sketchy liquor stores for their weird app.
Yeah, so that you can bet on midget wrestling.
I don't know if it's like a foreign thing or what, but I've heard it from a few people. Talking about the gas station behind my house, some guy at the pump was telling me about it. Oh, because I bought some lottery tickets, and he was like, "Dude, he was telling me about the thing." He's like, "Dude, I've won hella money on this." And you just go to the store and you tell them, and they'll sign you up. And like, I don't even understand how that works. You're like, what do you do? Just load money on there and bet?
No, yeah, it sounds sketchy.
Yeah. It's just the guy's app and he's trying to sell it to me to rip me off. No, but I've heard it from several people.
I mean, same way my mom buys illegal menthols, like they're getting shit.
I know
from
she took
somewhere.
Susan. Susan bought some.
Yeah.
They were like $5, and she didn't like them.
Yeah, $5 cigarettes, bro. They're not gonna be good. Cigarettes are like $12, and then my girl's in Rhode Island right now, and she smokes menthols, and they're $17. They're doing it on purpose to make people quit. It's not even that the fucking tobacco companies are fucking gouging. It's the fucking government adding taxes.
And it's because tobacco. There's some weird documentary that I saw that just explains how much fucking benefits there is from smoking cigarettes. And you know how everything they tell you is a lie? Like when they try to guide everyone to get off cholesterol, it's bad for you. Your brain's mainly made of cholesterol. Your body needs hella cholesterol. It's like when the government tells you something, it's usually the opposite. So when they're trying to hella get you to quit smoking, it's because there's hella benefits to it, including spiritual benefits. But like on top of my head, I can't really explain it. But I know where I don't know where the documentary is exactly, but I know I found it before just searching for it. I can find it. I'd send it to you because it is very interesting, the stuff they talk about, because it's very scientific. It's not like just some guy talking bullshit. It's like an actual scientist, and he's doing this big old not like a TED Talk. What is it like? Just a speech in front of a crowd at a like, convention or something.
All right.
But it's very fascinating. But yeah, I've always heard the spiritual stuff too. Like that's why the Indians would do that. I forgot how it helps. Like I said, I can't think of it at the top of my head. But
I'm very spiritual.
yeah, you smoke a lot. I know what you mean.
Bro, this place.
That's why I smoke spirits when I do smoke.
Yeah, the spirit of this place that has wrestling on Saturdays is 4 blocks from the bus station. I'm pretty sure I've walked past this place before.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
You should go start some punch him in the dick chants.
Yeah, twist his nipples off. Twist his nipples. It's a pizza place. Yeah.
Man, so many memories unlocked. The foot tapping thing is fucking hilarious. I cannot believe I have zero recollection. Even sometimes when people tell me a story, like, oh yeah, like nothing popped up in my head.
Oh, yeah.
Except I think I know was it upstairs, the bathroom?
No, it was on the floor.
No, was it? First of all, okay, then I have no recollection of it.
And I know it was you, and I know it was your laugh. Because I just remember being like, what the fuck?
But you saw me, right, after that?
Yeah, we talked.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because you started laughing, I was like, bro. And you're like, yeah, I see you walk in here.
You know what would have been hilarious?
What if I tapped back?
Yes! That would have been fucking hilarious, dude.
Because it would have thrown you off, or because you were like, ooh.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I never pissed as fast in my life. Which is, okay, so that's crazy. So then, at the Eugene bus stop one time, I was taking a piss, and this dude looked over and he said, nice dick. And I was like, well, this guy's a liar. And so then he asked if, like, he's like, you want me to suck it? And I'm like, no. And I was like polite, like I wasn't like super homophobic. I was just like, no,
That
thank you.
happened to me recently last year.
Yeah. And so then I was walking across.
It's weird, right?
Okay, yeah, it was weird, right? It was weird, but it was like kind of like whatever. I just need to get through this shit and leave this fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
So then I'm walking across the street to the card shop, and that's when it got creepy because the guy fucking walked up behind me. He's walking faster, and he said, "Are you sure?" And that's when I felt like being like, get away from me, fucking. You know, that's when I wanted to commit a hate crime.
And then you actually accept it, and the guy's like, freeze! After he blows you.
Yolanda, that's the cop's hooker name, Yolanda.
I don't remember that part. Sorry, there was a pissing story you said way before this, and we were talking about pissing earlier. It reminded me, David had this fucking talent when he was a teenager. He could run at full speed, pissing, and not get a drop on him. I saw him do it several times.
How?
Actually, I think he probably ran at me. I don't know, but he did it at me once, and I was amazed because I saw it happening. It's like. That's what I said. I'm seeing it happen. I'm like, how?
It flops around, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like to be honest, I've never seen someone run naked to know. But I'm trying to picture like how it feels, and I really can't think about it either. It can't be hard when you do it. That'd be cheating. But so. Huh?
Yeah. I recently brought it up, and Dave was like, oh my god, I forgot what we were talking about. It was a few months ago, I think, a few weeks ago. I need to ask him about that. Like, how the fuck?
What's the secret?
Were you able to?
What's the secret?
Well, first of all, it starts by admitting to yourself that dogs are sexy.
Oh, so today at work, I said something about juggling, and then someone's like, "Yeah, go juggle some chainsaw." No, they were like, "Yeah, go juggle some chainsaws." And I said, "You know what's crazy, bro? Is someone straight up was like, I'm so good at juggling, I bet you I can juggle these machetes," and that shit happens, right? So I bring that up because how did David find out that he can run and piss? And not get any on him.
As fuck.
And then just discovering like, oh shit, I'm dry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he just expected to run and piss on himself, and then it was a just so happened to be a trick when it worked out or something. Like, what the fuck?
I remember Sky 16's birthday. David lived in Paso. And he came all the way from Paso just for his 16th birthday, and we all spent the night. and we drank all night. I was probably like 15, and then we went outside for something. It was like 5 in the morning. The sun's barely getting up, and like we're hella drunk. We're like on the sidewalk. David is fucking laid out on the sidewalk, and he starts pissing, laying down. Didn't get any on himself, but I just remember the fucking stream going to the stream. Like, dear God. And then I look over. I'm already amazed he's not pissing himself laying on his back. And I look over, there's a guy going for early morning jog. He's looking at a fucking teenager. Fucking laid out on the ground.
That reminds. I know I brought this story up recently, but you remember how I got all of us out of Pirates Cove? We went to Pirates Cove one time. We were after like a concert, and we all were dressed, and we all had black clothes on.
The one where my brother was there? Is that,
yeah.
You told me a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
You told me a few weeks ago, because I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, we were all just hanging around, and everyone had their heads down because, you know, it's not polite to stare, but you go there with the anticipation of, like, I don't know, seeing hot chicks, and you realize it's a lot of just old men. And then I was like, why the fuck are we just sitting at this rock this long? So then I told that old man, I said, this kid's only 16 years old. and then we all left. Like it works. 'Cause Eric was super young, you know. I was like, why the fuck are we here? This isn't like the movies. There ain't no naked Baywatch girls here. It's all fucking old men.
It is a cool ass fucking spot though.
It's a badass spot until the old man that's fucking hanging down to his knees wearing a t-shirt over his belly fucking walks by. Then it kind of ruins that cool spot.
Yeah.
I just remember that and the one girl that looked European where I was just like, holy Chewbacca. This ain't fucking good at all. Why are we here? We're just there's like fucking 20 of us dressed all in black at the beach looking at the sand. Let's get the fuck out of here. I know how to make everyone comfortable. I'm good at that shit.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go be spiritual. We could have played like 3 games.
I know, but we're playing like shit, so it's probably
yeah, and we always do this
for the best.
It's like our wind down talk.
Yeah. Fuck, so many fucking stories.
Yeah.
Tonight.
That ain't even.
Fucking a fraction, 1% of our crazy stories.
Yeah, the tip of the iceberg, man. We should talk more on stream about it so we can like get a collective.
No, that's what I realized, dude. Like, some of it was fucking gold. like the part where you telling me about that fucking the palace thing. That was fucking funny as shit to me. Like, I can't believe that I don't remember that.
And that's not my only palace stories. Getting to Oli's wedding, man. Holy shit.
I didn't go to it.
Well, this guy was arguing with his girl, and I went outside to smoke, and he was like, yo, get back inside. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm smoking. I forgot you could just smoke inside the casino. I was drunk.
Yeah.
And so then he was getting pissed at me, and then I told Oli, and then Oli told his cousin from Salinas, and then that guy was just down to have my back, and he's like, let's go fuck him up. And I'm like, whoa. And then I sat next to this Asian lady, and I lost my first hand at blackjack, and then she's like, you leave, you bad luck. And I was like, bitch. Like, I was fucking drunk. I was like, I'll lose all my fucking money right here, right now, if it means she has bad luck. And I ended up winning. And then we're going to the hotel room, and Tony's drunk, and Tony starts punching out the lights in the hallways. Like, clock. And we were like, what the fuck, Tony? Like, they got cameras. And so he's in the room, and he's passed out, and there was a plastic bag, like, you know, from the store or something. And he had dreads back then, and I fucking was tearing off little tiny strips of the plastic bag, and I must have tied like 100 knots. Like, they look like little bows all in his dreads. He looked like fucking buckwheat, bro.
Damn.
That was my punishment for like, bro, you just broke all these lights. And then all of us thought that we
Did
were
they
gonna,
get in trouble for that?
I don't know. And then all of us thought we were gonna fuck some bridesmaids, and then we realized like not only are they out of our league, but we're fucking weird and wasted. So, and I guess I freak danced with Sandra during a slow song.
In front of Morrow?
In front of everyone, and I guess Morrow said him and his dad were just fucking laughing. I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. I tipped the bartender, and he was giving me like double shots of Patron for the price of single shots. So I don't remember
Man,
that. I don't remember that at all. When he said that, I was like, "I'm so sorry." He's like, "Bro, it's good." And I was like, I still felt embarrassed. I was like, "Fuck, are you serious?" So think about it. It was it was a slow song, so everyone's probably like, high school promming it, and I was wasted, probably just like. Casinos. No, I said this years ago when we hung out fucking years ago. I said we should write a fucking book. We should write
Oh,
fucking...
no. Not just that, but all of us get together and write.
I said that back in the day, and like...
Yeah, no, we've been saying that for a long time.
Yeah, but we forget fucking stories and shit, man.
I know.
We should have been journaling.
Oh, I know. One of the funniest ones that I wasn't there is when Tony and Alex got a DUI. And Tony's pulled over on the curb after he got his DUI. He's like, "You guys should be arresting that fucking drunk ass." And it's Alex fucking grinding the railroad fucking tracks, driving on the railroad.
No, it's the opposite. It was Alex that fucking said, "Is Tony driving on the railroad track?"
And then didn't Tony get beat up, and they were both in the same cop car, and they had to pretend they weren't brothers, and he's like, "Idiot, they have our IDs."
Yeah. we left. So me, Morrow, and Chris left because Tony got so drunk and...
Left what? The bar, or where were you guys at?
Yeah, we were at Huggies, and she was like, "Tony's too drunk, I'm not going to serve you anymore," and he whipped his dick out and started pissing on the fucking bar stools. And we were like, "This is too much, dude. So we're gonna fucking leave.
We're gonna make you drive."
No, and we walked home. Like, and then we heard all that shit happen later. And then
why'd you guys let him drive? You wanted to.
No one let him drive. We took off. We were like, Tony's whipping his dick out, pissing on bar stools, bro. We're gone.
Yeah, that's when you take care of your brother.
We were fucked up too.
Yeah, I guess, but you don't want. I don't know. It just
that wasn't going through my head.
Just odd to me.
Yeah, that wasn't going through my head. Plus, like Jared was still there. Other people were still there.
Yeah,
like we didn't just abandon him. We kind of did, but like there were other people there still with him. And then that was kind of my fault too, because this chick was like hitting on me and shit, but I didn't really have like a lot of confidence. So then Alex took her home and banged her. And then he was driving back to pick up Tony. That's probably, I think, what happened.
Oh.
Like, Alex, come pick up your brother, and he was coming to pick up fucking Tony. And I guess if I would have banged that chick, none of that would have happened.
Damn.
But I was like super depressed back then, so and where the fuck was I gonna take her?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's one of the good stories. Then I wasn't there, and that shit's hilarious.
When was that? Do you think?
Oh God, I have no clue. And then Tony tried to hang himself with his underwear. Did you
When
hear?
he was drunk or something?
When they were locked up together in the drunk take.
Yeah.
Tony was telling the guards what they were gonna do, what their protocol is to deal with him yelling at them. And
Oh,
then,
wasn't he's like, I work at a psych tech or some shit
yeah,
like that?
he
Telling him.
said, because I won't shut up or something. You're gonna come in here. You're gonna hold my feet down. You're gonna like, and they
They
did.
beat his ass twice, didn't they?
I don't know.
I know they beat his ass in there, and oh yeah, because Alex was powerless. He had to see his his brother get beat up in front of him because he couldn't do shit.
Oh shit, I didn't know that
Like
part.
it was a fucked up situation.
But all I know is that it's still funny as shit. I guess Tony took his underwear off, got naked, and put them around his throat and tried to hang himself. But he didn't like hang himself off the bunk bed. He was holding his arm up in the air. And so, yeah, he got jumped twice and he was stupid. But when the story ends like that, I'm like, that's a good story, bro. That's hilarious.
Yeah, we needed their perspective.
I'm thinking unplugged, so I won't be able to hear you.
I don't know. I haven't even talked to Alex. I friended him on Facebook because I was like, why not? And I haven't talked to Tony in a few years.
Yeah, I don't talk to anyone. Did I ever tell you that I hadn't seen Jared in like a decade, and we went to the AEW show, not this last one, but in 2023. There's no one else in the fucking parking lot, and
That's
besides
crazy.
a Explorer next to me, and we're both getting in the car at the same time, and it's like, what the fuck? What kind of we live in a simulation fucking shit is that?
Do you remember Jared losing his shoes at a concert and I found one and you found one?
No.
You don't remember that? He lost his shoes crowd surfing and I was like,
I vaguely remember.
I was
it
like,
now.
is this Jared's shoe? And I had it on me and I went to go give it to him and then you had also had that same idea to be like, bro, is this your shoe? And then he got his
I
shoe.
think I might have been looking for it.
Yeah, he got his shoes back.
What what show it was by any chance?
God, no, one of the Megadeth
Something
ones.
impressive. Well, I don't even know where it would be at all. I have no idea.
I want to say it was Long Beach. I don't know though.
Oh, I know where it's at. Give me I know it's late. Give me just a second.
I used to
You
drink.
sweat?
I used to drink a lot.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Your ticket stubs.
Why what?
Your ticket stubs.
No, better. I do have them all. It's funny because I couldn't find one for the longest time, and I don't know why. I put it like in the CDs, you could take the cover off in the back.
Yeah.
I stuck the fucking ticket in there when I don't know, probably teenager or early 20s. I'm like, what the fuck? No, I took all the stubs and I broke. That's a big ass notebook. Here it is. Every show I've ever been to. I know a bunch of these, and then I wrote it another one, like how many times I've seen them, each individually.
I want to do that, but
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've seen Tool 7 times. 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
shit.
4, 5, 6, 7. Lamb 7 times. I feel like. Oh no, that's 3 in 1 year. No, it's 3 because I put it by year. 05, 06, 7, 07. I saw him 3 times. 08, 09. It was like a yearly thing, and then I didn't see him till 17, and then I got lucky because that was one of the last years. I think Chris Adler was there, and then I don't know why. Like I didn't consciously do it, but every CD they put out after that, I haven't fucking listened to.
Same.
And like, I feel like I should be stoked it's a Mexican drummer, and I'm like whatever. And then the other day, my favorite song by Lamb of God is For Your Malice. Like I saw him. Well, I gotta count this again. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. They never played it, and then I looked it up. They've never played it, and I think I know why. The guitars are so simple, and after the bridge, it's just the same fucking riff over and over and over, and super fucking easy. So I get why the guitars but I think it's the drums are so fucking complicated, and the bridge, it's super technical, like ridiculous, dude. I think they might have not been able to put it off live, so they couldn't do it. And I was fucking streaming the other day, hell, like to like 5 in the morning or something like that, and I looked it up, and they played it last year, live.
Last year,
with the new drummer.
last year for
'cause
their 30th anniversary tour. Last year with Mastodon, because I seen him last year.
I don't know. I gotta look up the show. I don't know where it was, but I was so shocked, dude. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what?
What album is that off of? That's off of
As the Pauses Burn. It's the
yeah,
fifth track.
that's what I was gonna say.
I actually have a video because that's my favoriteest fucking thing in the world. That bridge. The drums make the whole fucking song. I think a lot of their early stuff did until like eventually the guitars kind of were starting to outgrow Chris. But at the beginning, I feel like Lamb was Lamb because of Chris Adler, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
And
he gave him that sound.
that song is the most beautiful passage of music, at least metal-wise, because I know there's some Tool stuff I really like, but that to me is like the perfection, like what metal's supposed to be. Not that bridge show in particular. It's not just Chris's
pure American
what he's doing to his feet
metal.
and whatnot. It's Randy too. I just love the way Randy does that bridge too. The guitars are a little bit better than the rest of the song. Like I said, the rest of the song is really simple. The intro is pretty unique and cool, and then but the verses is like a very repetitive riff.
I feel that.
Oh no, I got every concert right here in front of me. I started in 01 with a Tool show. Let's see how many lines are there. 1, 2,
Damn.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, I lost count. It's like I think it's like 22 shows I've been to.
I might miss some, but I've been wanting to do that. Maybe I should sit down and do that. But
And
what
I have every band. I have venues and every band that's supported.
see,
Not tour names though. I didn't write tour names for some reason.
yeah, 'cause I forgot Gigantor. I was like, oh shit, it's called Gigantor. No, I didn't really get into it because I was looking up YouTube and I was going to make a fucking playlist of all the concerts I've gone to because you can pretty much find them. And then I remember,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, dude. Not to cut you off, but one of my favorite songs. Tool played "The Grudge," not "The Grudge," fucking "The Patient," in Fresno on January 15th of 2020, and they hadn't played that song like in 7 or 10 years.
Yeah,
I
that's
want to
a-
say like 7.
day after my birthday.
Oh yeah, dude. All right, sorry, I'm still cutting you off. So after we saw
And
Tool
then-
and Fresno, me and Eric were like, fuck yeah, let's see them again, because they alternate certain songs for the set list too, so we could see like,
Yeah.
because I know they did Descending one show and Invisible the other one. I'm like, I want to see all their new songs from the new album. So we got tickets for Sacramento and motherfucking San Francisco back-to-back days where we're just going to go over there, spend the night, and then go to San Francisco. And fucking COVID happened, and they just refunded my money, and I was like, fuck.
Oh, that'd been cool.
We would have saw them like 3 times in like half a year. It would have been really cool. But what were you saying? I'm sorry, you're fucking completely cut you off.
Oh yeah, just that. I was finding every concert I've been to online. Some of them are shitty because it's old. Some of them are just clips, not whole shows. But I was putting together that playlist and I found System of a Down in Fresno that I went and seen, and I was like, was it as bad as I remembered? And it was a little bit better than I remembered, but I got caught up watching that shit and I never finished the playlist. But I need to go through and try to do that because I think that'd be just cool to have a playlist.
Oh, speaking of that Grudge song, only one fucking person recorded it, and I'm so glad they did because they recorded history because that was a long time that I haven't played that live. And they recorded it so well. They did the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, I was just watching. I haven't finished it. I was watching Maynard on Steve-O's podcast, and he's talking about why he only lets people film certain songs. I got kicked out of A Perfect Circle for filming.
I didn't know that. You
Yeah,
went there. I would like to see them.
I only missed 2 songs, but the guy, one of his security guards, made me delete. Like one of the band's personal security guards, made me delete all the videos, and then I recorded again and got kicked out.
What's he gonna do if you don't, though?
I don't know. I was fucking drunk. So he was like, you can either keep those and leave or delete them and go back and watch the show. And I was like, fuck.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And then I looked to my left.
You got caught again, and that's why they kicked you out?
I looked to the left and there was nobody. I looked to the right and there was nobody. I pulled out
Holsters to the left or right?
I pulled out my phone And then I heard a voice from behind me say, "We already talked to you." And I was like, "Fuck, behind me! Oh yeah!" I had drank like fucking 7 beers because I went by myself and I didn't know what to do. So,
Where at?
where Oregon Ducks play basketball,
Yeah.
I seen Tool there too. I've only seen Tool once, but I seen
Oh,
Perfect
man,
Circle
that sucks.
and Tool at the same fucking venue.
At the same time. No, that'd be fucking crazy. They
Oh,
did
yeah.
that back in the day. But, fuck, I had another story, but I forgot it.
Tell me tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Fuck. I'm just trying to think of what it was we were just talking about.
Yeah, we got a long history.
We'll keep talking forever. if we
Yeah, exactly.
don't
Yeah,
Stop.
but
We'd be talking about this while playing soccer tomorrow. Or if you're
yeah,
down.
and yeah, tomorrow's
It's your
Friday.
Friday.
I can stay up till at least 11:30.
Not for me. I got to work 6 straight days again, but
Damn.
it'll be okay.
Well, I'll hit you up then.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been streaming this whole time.
Same.
All right.
Same thing. I'm going to get off this stream and put on wrestling.
All right.
Good night.
I'm gonna.
Hit me up tomorrow.
All right. I'll say I'm gonna
What
smoke.
were you going to say?
I'm gonna smoke, and then I might come back for one match.
No fucking way.
I don't know what time is
Don't
it.
you work?
Yeah.
No, you need to go to sleep.
Shut up, Dad.
No, don't shouldn't you go to sleep already?
Okay, we'll find out. Let's see what I feel like after I smoke this cigarette.
Fine, I'm going to play a singles match. I'm going to put my record on the line because I actually have a winning record right now. If I lose, it'll be 7-4-7.
But you're gonna win.